In today's video, I am going to talk about how I'm starting a YouTube channel.
Yay.
And to
I
be very honest, I wanted to be or to do YouTube since I was a teenager. So I'm sure many of you can relate to me that you wanted to do it, you just didn't know how, or you didn't have the courage. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to record my process. Is if you are new to my channel, you will see that I have one video that I posted a few months ago. I hated that video so bad, and I said that YouTube was not for me. However, I've done research upon research. I've watched hundreds of videos. I was gonna say thousands, but that's not true. I've watched hundreds of videos, and it works for people. So this is what I was thinking. I'm trying to base a business on mindset, and because it's something that I struggle with, it's something that I have to purposely reroute everything that I do to go back to what's my mindset about it. Because most of the times, my mindset is so off that it does not allow me to accomplish like things that I think are really like outside of my reach. Um, and so, anyways, because of that, I was like, I need to conquer the beast of YouTube. And the only way I'm finding that I can do it is by being my authentic self, not trying to be at level 5 when I'm just beginning. So that's one of the lessons that I've learned as I'm trying YouTube again. So this video is for me to try YouTube again, so you know exactly what to do as a beginner. And this is what I found out. Tip number one, I found out that even if you study YouTube and you done the research that I've done and bought the book that I've bought the courses that I've bought, unless you try it, you actually only have theory. And theory can only bring you so far. So you got to try. So my setup, it's very simple. I grab a plant from my house. It's not even in my room, but I just grab a plant from my house. I have these two female figure statues that I love. Have some nice. This is my nightstand light, and some objects over there. And I was like, okay, I'm using my phone. This is a mic, very cheap, that I bought on Amazon. I can share if you guys want it. And in a stand, literally. And I was like, I need to start this channel with the basics. Because and you hear some people talk about it, and I think it's fair. You hear some people talk about it, saying don't start with the big fancy equipment, just start with your camera. But because you know better, you try to do better. However, you don't have the experience. So I felt like I was chasing something that I'm not ready for because I don't know how to do basic YouTube. I didn't like my first video because I think I don't even know 100% what I didn't like. This is what I think I didn't like about my video. It didn't feel like myself. And I think these are the things that I want to discuss in my channel right now. My process, because my goal is to be monetized, right? And from monetization, I want to grow a big enough audience that I can share the nuggets that I want to share in my business, which is all around mindset. I haven't figured it out if it's going to be mindset for business, mindset for life in general, mindset for relationships. I am married, I have children, so I can niche down. Now, don't do what I've done, which is because I don't know what to niche down to, I am not doing anything. So I've tried it. I started some things here and there on Instagram, which, by the way, you can follow me. You'll be on the description below. But nothing that I was like, yes, this is it. But at the same time, I feel like this will stop me. And I think this was stopping many of you where you have not niched down enough, maybe. So you think you can't do it because you're not niche down enough. So hear it from me. I'm going to record this whole journey and some of the things that, and I'm going to grab my outline. And this is what I'm doing because I can't with the video being perfect. I'm not at that level. Forget the first video that I've done that I'm not taking it down. So we can always have a before and after. But I'm starting fresh and I can't deal with scripts because teleprompters, and I tried, teleprompters don't allow me to be my authentic self. And I think I don't know how to use them. I will continue to try, but if a teleprompter will rob me of my personality of what, like, this is how I am, this is who I am, right? And if a teleprompter will take that away from me, I don't want it. And I don't think it's fair that you would also get a robot side of me. I don't think that's fair. So I wrote in a piece of paper what I want to talk about so I don't rumble. And I think I've rumbled the first 6 minutes, but this is what I want. This is what I want you to see, that I will get better with each take. So I'm going to record my YouTube journey, my process, what I'm learning, what I'm going to try to do better. I'm learning more now in my research to read analytics, YouTube analytics. So I'm going to be doing that. One of the things that I want to share with you is how long it's going to take me to monetize. Another thing that I want to share with you is um, when I decided, when did I think it was time to niche down? And I think that will come as I grow my audience, because what I've learned is my audience will tell me in the comments through questions and engagement what they want to hear from me. So with that, I will know how to niche down. Right now, my niche is mindset. So this is what I'm doing to challenge myself to break down the barriers of my mindset, that I don't look good on camera, that uh, I'm gonna share this. I might even edit it out, but this I'm gonna share this. I almost didn't record today because I usually wear my hair curly, and yesterday I felt like straightening my hair because I can do it by myself, so I just did it. And then today I was like, I straightened my hair. I can't record the video because they will know me with curly hair, and now here I am showing up with straight hair. So can you see that everything is mindset? I almost did not record the video because my hair is straight. Now tell me, if what I have to say is valuable, who cares if my hair is curly or straight? But, anyways, so these are the common things that will go on in somebody's mind when they're trying to accomplish X, Y, and Z that I'm passionate about to talk about. So, as I was thinking about my YouTube journey, right? So I'm thinking, what would people want to hear when I'm posting a video about how to start a YouTube channel? Here's my journey, and I think this is what I would want somebody to tell me. Don't worry about niche down. You have a niche, you think you have a niche, that's great. But if you don't, just start. You need to get comfortable on camera anyways. So how about you take out, like, you get rid of those first videos that you have to record anyways and post it. So then YouTube also needs to learn the algorithm, like what are you offering, what kind of people are coming to you, so they can know who to push your video to. So all of this to tell you that um don't worry about niches, don't worry about like topics. And if you do know what you talk about, great. But if you don't let that stop you. Then just start recording what I'm doing. This is my process. I have not niche down. I in fact don't have no niche, if that's your case. Because people want to see for real. Like, I heard that before, and I was like, people do want to know, like, exactly from point A to point Z, like everything in between. And people want connection. People want to see videos where they like, oh wow, I can relate with that. Oh yeah, yeah. For us women, yes, my hair is not on point. I saw a video today from this woman that really encouraged me. I'll think I'll try to remember her name. And when I turn on the video, like her hair, in my opinion, her hair was a bit messy. Guess what? What she had to offer was so amazing that I forgot about her hair. I think I saw the hair in 1 second. The next second, I never thought about her. I never thought about her hair anymore because that's not what matters. So the third thing that I wanted to say about me recording is I want to look back and be able to tell, okay, I need to improve on this. I have improved on that. I can improve over here. I've improved over there. So I want to almost like prove to myself that it's perfection is not needed. You can perfect your craft, but I don't think you'll ever be 100% perfect. And we need to be okay with things not being perfect. And that's something that I really struggle with. And I think that's why it has a profound impact on my mindset when I try, especially when I'm trying to do something for the first time, which is YouTube. If I don't know how to do YouTube, right? And I've heard people talk about it, I've bought a book, I've bought courses, but I'm not here actually trying it out. How will I ever know that YouTube is for me? Right? So unless I try it, unless I fail, I won't know. Like me holding this paper in my first video, it was like unthinkable. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna do that. English is not my first language. I struggle a bunch to even be confident enough to be like, people have accents, and that's okay. That's okay. I lived in the US for close to 20 years. I'm back in Europe where I grew up. And this is when I decided to do the channel. And, I express myself better today. I express myself better in English, but I have an accent. Am I going to let the accent stop me? I have. And I got to a point where I found somebody else talking about YouTube. They had a previous business, but they were talking about YouTube, how they wanted to like rebrand themselves. Guess what? Thicker accent that I have. They were Italian. And I'm like, guess what? I do not care about her accent because what she's providing to me is valuable. So for me, it was my hair, my accent, maybe my kids running around. Like I remember the first video that I was recording, I could hear them playing. They were not even fighting. I could hear them playing. And I was like, oh, I can't use that take anymore. And I recorded 1,000 times. I'm not doing that anymore. If this is my current context, right, I'm going to make the most of it because at the end of the day, I wanted to find somebody, and I did find this person, forgot her name now, but I found her, and she was the one who told me that sometimes her kids would come into the room and she would stop the recording and then have to record 20 times and burn herself out and not put anything out because she didn't have it perfect the way people were showing that a good a setup had to be. Guess what? Some of us that have life going and life is lifing, we won't have the perfect conditions, perfect setup, perfect. And as I remember, I'm gonna tell you things that like stop me because this is gonna be as raw as it can get. I remember the first video. If you go back and you listen to my first video, my mic for some reason halfway through the recording stopped, and I almost didn't post because of that one um, glitch. My mic stopped working. So I have really good sound, maybe the first 5 minutes, and then my sound is just echoey. So if this video turns out to be the same thing, guess what? I'm posting anyways. So I'm recording this process, and I've tried different strategies, like I just mentioned, where people are just saying, um, not people, people that have tried YouTube and they are winning at YouTube, right? So then they share the nuggets. I think what I didn't find is someone recording in real time. This is my week one, and this is what I want this place to be. Am I going to talk about mindset? Absolutely, because it's something that I'm really passionate about because I struggle. It's not because I've conquered it, 100%, but I think I'm 50% over things that might stop you along the way because your mindset thinks X, Y, and Z. So I decided, so this is my last point. I decided to start from the beginning, meaning from the beginning. I only recorded one video. However, I feel like I've been in this YouTube game for years because I've studied for years. It has changed in front of my eyes for years. Only the beginning of 2025, which is the current year right now, that I decided to actually take a step of faith in it. And only in August, we are currently in August, I decided to actually record being my authentic self, not worry about perfection, not worry about not having everything figured out, which is actually what I talked about my first video. But this is where process meets reality, right? This is where theory meets reality. I talked the talk, but I wasn't 100% walking in it, right? But I knew I was onto something. I knew you're not gonna feel it like it's the right video. I knew you're not gonna feel it like this is the perfect thing to do, like to be perfect and post it. Like I knew all of that, but I was not walking in it 100%. And I was so hard on myself with my first video that I almost had to force myself to post it. My husband like was the biggest cheerleader, like just post it. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna post it. And then I never recorded again because I couldn't deal. So this will be my first video in the series of my YouTube process for beginners. I don't know how I'm gonna name this video, but if you watched up to this point, I'll ask you please hit the subscribe button, give me a like. I think this is what people usually say. Like, I will get better at this, and I'm not gonna let these little things stop me. So, my first video, I'm being as goofy as I am and as I can because I will get better, and that's okay. And this video will be my evidence that people can improve, your mindset can improve, you will get better if you don't give up. That's it.